Q1. Hello, this is Dave, and welcome to Equity Story. I'm with the Wolf, who's still wearing the same clothes he was yesterday, which is a little bit of a worry. All right, we'll talk about that one later, Wolf.
Can't afford, Dave. Its retail sales are down. I can't afford anything else.
Mate, no, it's called soap in a shower, mate, and change your clothes.
Done the soap in the shower. I just don't have any new clothes.
All right, this is general share advice and not personal advice, although hygiene is important for everybody.
Not when you're stuck in a cave.
All right. Okay, Wolf, very, very quickly. Right, let's talk about some stuff. So, CTT put it on as a trend yesterday, and then it carried on jumping about 10%. And I thought, you know what? There we are, geniuses again. And then the owner decides, this is a good time to sell another $100 million worth of stock. Anyway, good on him. He sold it. He can afford his nice home in Mosman. He can afford a yacht. Is that it now with him? Is he done his dash, or are we?
Well, look, at the end of the day, he's still got a big chunk. When is a good time to sell for a CEO? Never, right? So at least if you're going to sell it, do it on a really good announcement, which he has. And look at the response, Dave. It's very positive. I like it. Finally, I was expecting, oh my God, here we go again. Wow. But that's nice. I like to see this. So the trade is still on. That trade is on.
I suppose who bought it from him? That's the interesting thing.
Oh, probably some funds, I'd say, out there. But look, again, when you look through the story, you read through the article today, I think on AFR, you got to start looking, thinking, okay, this could be quite an interesting story for the next a year or two, right? Because of that momentum that he's got going here, and you know what we've seen so far is pretty interesting. I mean, I'm saying, as much as I don't really like the way he operates, selling his shares, and so you got to sort of not be so biased.
Listen,
let's just trade it. Let's just trade it. That's what I'm going to say here. Let's just trade
Wolf, I get it, right? He most probably started this from nothing, and he saw 100 million. He thought, I've got to take that, right?
Yeah, of course. I'll probably do the same, Dave. And you're probably going to go, you bad boy.
Well, I'll tell you what. I just want to look at Redbubble, which is a similar type of online closed business, and it does show that these sort of stories can have a run like these guys did, right? I think they've had a few runs in their time, haven't they? They had a nice run here from sort of 80 cents, and then so this type of stock can run, right? Well, so I get and it can run down as well, right? It can run up hard, run down. But I get what you're saying. If you actually look on the chart, you think, well, this is still on the run up, and
get on the positive, get on the momentum. That's all I'm saying here, right? And we could be at the start of a big run. I mean, that's what we don't know yet, but so far what we've seen this announcement, there's definitely enough momentum to see this way higher.
And Wolfie, some of the stocks that are running, look at mad. It's mad.
It is mad, isn't it?
Right. And look at DUR. It's like,
what is going on, Dave? What is going on?
Look at that. It's like it's. I mean, the stocks that run, and obviously, it makes you like little IPG more. I mean, these stocks that are running, they keep on running. The FOMO, the market just loves to keep backing winners. It's incredible. Now, we've had some announcements out today, and one stock, which has always been a winner, is REA. How did you read that announcement? And, the market's still back in. It's up slightly, Wolf.
I wish I was that company. I tell you what, because it doesn't matter how bad the announcement is, you're going to be probably backed and just pushed up higher. So even if your revenues go backwards, even if your profits go backwards, even if your EPS goes backwards, up she goes, Dave. You gotta love a stock like that, don't you? So look, at the end of the day, it's about expectations. So they manage them very, very well, right? Well done to REA. It is super expensive. There is nothing else around you can put your money into a real estate stock in Australia. So funds, they've got nowhere else to put the money.
Wolf,
so
can I say, but I don't want to knock you down, Wolf. I'm taking profits here, champ.
Yeah, fair enough. And I would, on that announcement, I'd go,
I'll tell you why. Exhaustion pattern, recent highs. It could go a little bit higher. This market, don't be greedy. Take your profits.
I 100% agree with you. I think I would be taking profits here. Because again, you're now past that sort of announcement. There's not much excitement left probably for the next 2 or 3 months. So yeah, take a profits and move on to something else.
All right, we got to look at Nick Scali. Look at that, baby, go. And do you know what we're talking about? There's a little breakout. It's wow, $12, and that chart looks an absolute beauty. How good was that announcement? Good enough to deserve 11%?
Well, I think it beat expectations comfortably, right? That's what it's running. I don't think it's running on the actual great profits that they come up with, and they have been good, but it's been built on acquisitions and store rollouts, which is, obviously the right thing to do with the store rollouts. You want to see that growth. And it's been very well run company as well. So you've got to give them credit as well. So I think it's more about beating expectations here, that sort of run, than how good this story is at the end of the day. But would I be chasing this? Not a retailer. Certainly wouldn't be chasing retailers.
Yeah, I don't think you chase this, do you? But Wolfie, again, what it does do, you start looking at these other retailers that haven't quite moved yet or haven't quite announced, and think, well, hold on.
Possibly.
And the other thing, I'm getting worried. I'm seeing CTT go for the roof. I'm seeing Nick Scali. Australia hasn't stopped spending. For me, interest rates are going high. I tell you, I'm not buying this little slowdown we've got. I think property prices still record highs, close record people spending, all except me and you, Wolf.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm going to have to put the same close for the whole week because I've got no money to spend. Can I just say something on this? Is it maybe time to take profits on Nick Scali? I mean, you had an 11% jump today.
Oh gosh, yeah, of course you do.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah. I mean, listen, I think what you get. You might edge up a little bit. It'll go sideways for 2 weeks, edge up here, and then I think it'll peter off.
So maybe announcement maybe for a profit take.
Yeah, in this market, Wolf, because you've got to overlay the market. What market are we on? We're in a sideways, scary, and what we have said, is that I think when you look at the Dow, I think this is all-time highs in August, right, for the year, right? So I can't see it's going higher.
Yeah, fair enough.
So when you look at that, it's most probably, it's going to be down this year from now, right? It doesn't mean the trends are going to keep trending, as you can see with stuff like MAD and DUR just going crazy and CTD. It doesn't mean the trending stocks won't trend, but generally the market is going to be a tougher place. Now, AVH, dude, I mean, has a massive move up to $6. We hit our trend, and it's got another announcement today, up again another 5%, holding up very nicely, isn't it?
Yeah, there was actually in there. There was a revenue upgrade in that announcement today, Dave. That's why it's probably looking pretty good. What I didn't like, so there was good and bad stuff in that announcement. So that they're obviously having a good time at the moment with revenue growth. Very, very good time. So about $50 million now in revenues they're expecting. But it's that bottom line blowout to $10 million for a quarter. I tell you what, they need to cut that down. I still got a lot of hope for this story because I love the application of it. You and me, Dave, are going to look like 20-year-olds in 10 years' time. I mean, I just can't wait to apply this stuff to my face. But I just need to see them actually start getting that closer to that cash flow positivity, and it's not happening at the moment.
Oh, all right. It's got a bicycle on the daily, so if it stays where it is, maybe a little trade for Monday. Wolf, TLX.
Yep.
Just regenerating sideways, still regenerating sideways. Mm-hmm. But again, another positive announcement.
It is. I mean, they've got so many irons in the fire at the moment, and they're just updating each one of them, and they look positive so far. So for me, this come back to the trend lines is actually good, very healthy. If I've got a long-term view, I'll probably be accumulating. If I'm looking for a trade, I'd wait, of course, right? So I'm still happy with this. This is looking good.
All right. C1X said they're starting, get all excited, guys, because the drilling's going to start.
No, Dave. The actual rock picking is going to start.
Oh, rock picking. It's not even drilling.
No. And the market's getting excited for 13%. They're going to pick some rocks up.
Oh, my gosh. God help us. God help us.
I know.
So tell me, how many rocks are they going to have to pick up before they actually start drilling?
I don't know how many stocks they need to pick up. They need to find the good ones first. So it could be walking around the field going, oh, that one looks good. Let's pick that one up and show it to the masses.
Because I read the headlines. I've never seen that. That's the most ridiculous thing. Major summer lithium exploration. Now anyone would think, okay, you're starting to drill, right?
Exactly.
But
it kept going down. What they're going to do, and they're talking about, we're going to pick some rocks up.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! I know. So, which is the first step. I mean, this is what you're expecting out of them. Is the first step doing some reconnaissance stuff, doing some rock picking, and so on. So at least they have, first of all, identified the area. The second part is pick up some rocks. Then the next one is, okay, let's go and drill.
Well, they've got some old drill results, right? Nearby, right? So they think that they're looking for that.
That's correct. Yeah, they're looking at us going, oh, getting excited. They're looking at Patriots and going, oh, we're getting excited about that. Look, they've got good ground. We talked about it. That's why one of my favorite little penny punts, right? Because of that core vest Far East, it's on trend from Patriot, from what I can interpret. So this is why I just want them to speed it up. I want them to go and bloody drill it. Don't worry about rock chips. We know there's bloody lithium there. Just go and bloody drill it.
All right. Maybe they haven't got the money. Maybe they need to get, what's the market cap at the moment?
No, still pretty small.
Yeah, they need to get the market cap higher. That's the problem. Maybe they don't have the money to drill it.
Yeah, well, this is why maybe they're trying to get the market excited, where the share price goes to 60 cents, bank capital raising, off they go to drill.
That's confusing because there you got a buy signal. So if you look like that, you think it's going to high next week.
Yep. And then you possibly can. I'm not saying it's not going to go up, Dave. The thing is, it is just going to be rock chip sampling, right? And some other.
Okay, but we have seen lithium plays go crazy on rock.
Yeah, of course. This is why. This is why it probably doesn't matter what I'm just telling you that what they're going to do, because the punters out there are going to just go, okay, well, they are starting to go back on the ground and start looking for lithium. Doesn't matter if they're picking up rocks or whatever. But for me, as a fundamental analyst, I want to see a little bit more than rock chips. I want to see the actual drill results and see whether they are as similar to what Patriots is coming at, because rock chips are not going to be very accurate.
Right. More serious play, AKE, some decent results.
Yeah, so they basically updated the James Bay project, which they got off Galaxy, right, when they merged. And they finally got 200 million tons, 110 million tons, about 1.3 something. So very, very good, Dave. Another 100 million ton deposits of lithium. So these 100 million ton deposits are now starting to pop up everywhere, which means probably there's going to be an inundation of mines, which means the lithium price is going to be under pressure sometime down the future. Don't know when.
Anyway, Wolf, Aristocrat, Miot stock's looking good.
Yeah, it is looking good.
What was your hot stock, Wolf, for the week? What was your pick?
What was my hot stock pick? It's a very, very good question. God, I've got a very short memory and I can't remember what it was. But I did see Aristocrat's F1 Arena updates, and I think one of the brokers had a price target of 44. But interesting enough, they just spoke about one of its, I think, acquisition partners saying they would be okay. One of the acquisitions that they're doing, they're going to close in the next second half of the year. They're doing okay, so I think they're quite bullish on what's happening at the moment. So they gave it a positive spin on it. That's okay. Look, I'm interested in why it's going up like that. I'm fascinated why, because I can't exactly work it out, because they don't report this month, Dave. So I'm trying to work out why it's going up. I don't care, because I'm still in this as a trade, so I'm pretty happy. But it's interesting, isn't it? It is broken out and it's going up higher.
I think IGL was your best idea, Wolf.
That's right. It was. Let's have a look.
Let's have a look how it's done. Oh my God. That's why I'm the Cincinnati trader and you're Mrs. Cincinnati.
But you know what? In my defense, it's still a hold. It's not a sell. It's still a hold. Okay. Now, the question.
But.
Yeah.
Yeah. But remember.
What?
Nick Scali, you mentioned that, killing the pig.
No, did I? Nah, not Nick Scali.
You said killing the pig, what worked for us?
Oh, it was Nick Scali, was it?
Nick Scali. He said Nick Scali certainly knows.
Because it was last week on Einstein. So you've done already, and another week of 11%. That's 15% right there.
So, but you said here, Nick Scally. Can I bring this across?
Yeah.
Because you just got yourself out of prison here. Nick Scally, certainly not killing the pig. In fact, we went vegetarian with overall slim pickings on the back of a poor week on the market, which took most things down with it. So the best winner was Nick Scally, surprisingly up 2.5% for the week. The retail space has been tough for me, so seeing Nick go up has raised our eyebrows. However, there's a general feel that retail malaise has possibly bottomed, so the punters are piling back into oversold stocks. Oh, no, you said not for us until we see the full report.
Okay, so we see this full report.
And now it's too late.
No, because you're still in this. Remember, you got in there, right? You're still sitting in there, but as a fundamental analyst.
Well, sorry. Yeah, I got everyone in there. Don't steal me. Don't steal me thunder.
I have given you the credit there for that.
You're like after the event. Okay, here you go. You got a good one here. Ordinate. Nice little. There you done. You done well on that one. And what's that? Hound free zone.
Yeah.
Ordinate. That was. I've had that as a buy signal.
Yeah, I know, but it's still a hound free zone because I don't give rats what you say. Whether you like it.
So you put on my buy signal and then you claimed. All right, I'll let you off that one. Time take profits on Lindsay. Right. That was wrong.
Good.
That was wrong. Right. Also, look at Lindsay. Bloody hell.
Yeah, go on.
Time take profits. Was it? Ready?
Yeah, of course. It was.
Yeah, bounced off the trend line.
Yeah, but it was good to take profits on that week before. Remember, you're looking at this week now. It was last week we're talking about.
All right, mate. Listen, you need to change your clothes more often.
Okay, let's not think about this weekly thing because obviously you don't understand what the hell's going on. You obviously haven't read through that whole thing.
I love Wolfie's weekly wrap. It's my favorite part of the website.
Yeah, I never read.
All right. On that note, we got live at.
I want to talk about one more stock, AGL.
AGL, go on.
Yeah. Start to annoy me, so let's go to AGL. There you go. This is why we took profits on AGL because actual response to that report hasn't been great, right? Today, I think most of the brokers are saying neutral at the moment, so it fulfilled its promise, but it's just run too hard, too fast. So potentially, maybe a cheeky bid around $10, and off you go again.
And it's funny, Wolf. If you look at that, that had 13 highs.
Yeah.
Surprise. All right. On that note,
don't forget today, 12 o'clock. Join us.
All right. Thanks, Wolfie. See you, mate.
All right. See you.
Bye.